What up, though? And welcome back to Rio's Reactions. So today is Saturday, November the 14th, 2020. And shit is wicked in these mean streets, B. Before I go any further, let me just say this is one of the first series of reactions I've done since the presidential election. And thank God we got Trump the fuck up out of there, so now we can try to get this coronavirus under control, yo. We had 184,000 new cases yesterday, yo. What the fuck? We up to 10,755,754 confirmed cases, 244,448 deaths. Like I've been saying, like I'm gonna keep saying, shit is wicked in these mean streets. Mask the fuck up and stay away from people, yo. Now, getting on to this request. This is Black Star. Black Star was a group, a two-man group consisting of Talib Kweli from Cincinnati and Mos Def from Brooklyn. Two motherfucking legends in the game. So these are three people in this motherfucking song, yo. Black Star, Respirations featuring Common Sense. This shit is fucking ill. Now enough with this long ass intro. Let's get to the goddamn song.
Escuche la ciudad respirando. Escuche la ciudad respirando.
Was that high tech?
The new moon rode high in the crown of the
Before we go any further, High Tech is the producer on this. And him and Kweli worked together a lot. I think like exclusively in the beginning. I think they was a group. So I shout out to High Tech on the beat because the motherfucking beat is retarded on this motherfucker. And Mos Def I see is the first one to rap. Let's go.
Escuche la ciudad respirando.
That's High Tech right there, I think. There go Def.
The new moon rode high in the crown of the metropolis, shining like who on top of this? People was tussling, arguing and bustling. Gangsters of Gotham, hardcore hustling. I'm wrestling with words and ideas. My ears is pricked. Seeing what will transmit the scribes can apply the transcript. Yo, this ain't no time where the usual is suitable. Tonight alive, let's describe the inscrutable. Indisputable. We New York, the narcotics. Draped in metal and fiber optics. We're mercenaries is paid to trade hot stock tips for profits. Thirsty criminals, thick pockets. All levels on the second hands of working class watches.
Mercenaries is paid to trade hot stock tips.
Yo, this ain't no time where the usual is suitable. Tonight alive, let's describe the inscrutable, the indisputable. We New York, the narcotics. Draped in metal and fiber optics. We're mercenaries is paid to trade hot stock tips for profits. Thirsty criminals, thick pockets. All levels on the second hands of working class watches. Skyscrapers is colossus. The cost of living is preposterous. Stay alive, you pay and die, no options. No Batman and Robin. Can't tell between the cops and the robbers. They both partners, they all heartless. With no conscience. Back streets stay darkened. While unbeliever hearts stay hardened. My ego talent stay sharpened. Like city lights stay throbbing. You either make a way or stay solvent. The shiny apple is bruised but sweet, and if you choose to eat, you can lose your teeth. Many crews retreat. Nightly news repeat. Who got shot down to lockdown? Spotlight the savages. NASDAQ averages. My narrative rules to explain its existence amidst the harbor lights which remain in the distance. So much on my mind that I can't.
Whew, man. He was basically just talking about life in a big city, nigga. Like, either get down or get the fuck out. You know, that nigga said the prices is preposterous. Either you pay or get gone or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, whew. He talked about, like, mercenaries on Wall Street, you know, making stock tips for profits. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, like, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Like that New York City grind, yo, you know, like if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere sort of shit. That's the type of shit he was on, but in that Mos Def type of way. Now let's run that shit back just for good measure. Let's go. I like how that nigga came on too, about about the moon and the metropolis. That shit, you know, only he could do it like that. All right.
The new moon rode high high in the crown of the metropolis. Shining like who on top of this? People was tussling, arguing and bustling. Gangsters of Gotham, hardcore hustling. I'm wrestling with words and ideas. My ears is quick. Seeing what will transmit. Scribes can apply transcript. Yo, this ain't no time where the usual is suitable. Tonight alive, let's describe the inscrutable, the indisputable. We New York, the narcotics. Straight the metal and fiber optics. We're mercenaries just paid to trade hot stock tips for profit. Thirsty criminals, thick pockets. All levels on the second hands of working class watches. Skyscrapers is colossus. The cost of living is preposterous. Stay alive, you pay or die, no options. No Batman and Robin. Can't tell what.
The cost of living is preposterous. To stay alive, you pay or die. There's no options. Damn.
The criminals, thick pockets. All levels on the second hands of working class watches. Skyscrapers is colossus. The cost of living is preposterous. Stay alive, you pay or die, no options. No Batman and Robin. Can't tell between the cops and the robbers. They both partners, they all heartless. Backstreet state.
No Batman or Robin. Like, ain't nobody coming to save your ass, nigga. You gotta do for self out here.
Darken, more unbelieving hearts stay hardened. My ego talent stay sharpened. Like city lights stay throbbing. You either make a way or stay sobbing. The shiny apple is bruised but sweet, and if you choose to eat, you can lose your teeth. Many crews retreat, nightly news repeat.
The shiny apple sour. What? What did he say? What that mean?
Way or stay sobbing. The shiny apple is bruised but sweet, and if you choose to eat, you can lose your teeth. Many crews retreat, nightly news repeat. Stay throbbing. You either make a way or stay sobbing. The shiny apple is bruised but sweet, and if you choose to eat, you can lose your teeth. Many crews retreat.
The shiny apple is bruised but sweet. If you choose to eat, you can lose your teeth. Is that just like Temptation of the Streets? Like if you was growing up in my era in the mid 80s in New York City and you looking out your fucking project window and niggas is out there making $10,000 a day a piece? Like, you gotta jump out there, right? Is that the type of shit he talking about? I think so.
Nightly news repeat. You got shot down to lockdown. Spotlight the savages. NASDAQ averages. My narrative rules to explain its existence amidst the harbor lights which remain in the distance. So much on my mind that I can't recline. Last the holes in the night till she let sunshine. Breathe in and inhale vapors from bright stars to shine. Breathe out the smoke, we chase the skyline.
Yo, this chorus is fucking ill. I forgot about this chorus. Let me run it back. And yo, peep my nigga's outfit. I ain't been commentating too much because I don't be doing like a lot of videos, but this is so 90s, so Brooklyn. Like the army fatigue coat, the fucking Scully on. I think he had the Scully with the little fucking thing in the front and shit like that. Like the big ass fucking pants, you know what I'm saying? He got the cargo pants on and shit. Man, this shit is so fucking backpack era, son. Let's go. Alright, now let's peep the chorus. This nigga saying some shit in this chorus.
So much on my mind that I can't recline. Last the holes in the night till she let sunshine. Breathe in and inhale vapors from bright stars to shine. Breathe out the smoke, we chase the skyline. The bass ride out like an ancient maiden call. I can't take it, y'all. I can feel the city breathing, chest heaving against the flesh of the evening. Sigh before it died like the last train.
Yeah, that shit's dope.
In the distance, so much on my mind that I can't recline. Last the holes in the night till she let sunshine. Breathe in and inhale vapors from bright stars to shine. Breathe out the smoke, we chase the skyline.
Blast a hole in the night till she breathes sunshine.
Heard the bass ride out like an ancient maiden call. I can't take it, y'all. I can feel the city breathing, chest heaving against the flesh of the evening. Sigh before it died like the last train leaving.
Breathing in deep city breaths, sitting on leadership steps, we stoop to new lows. Hell froze the night the city slept. The beast crept through concrete jungles, communicating with one another and ghetto.
Oh, that's Talib Kweli. Why was I thinking that was high tech? What high tech look like? I guess I don't know what the fuck that nigga look like. And I absolutely know what Talib Kweli look like. I must be high. My bad.
Breathing, chest heaving against the flesh of the evening. Sigh before it died like the last train leaving.
Breathing in deep city breaths, sitting on leadership steps, we stoop to new lows. Hell froze the night the city slept. The beast crept through concrete jungles, communicating with one another and ghetto birds where waters fall from the hydrants to the gutters. The beast walk the beats, but the beats we be making. You on the wrong side of the track, looking visibly shaking, taking the plunges, plunging to death is painted by the numbers with crime on applied pressure. Cats is playing God for having children by a forget we played against each other like puppets. Swearing you got pulled when the only pull you got is the wool over your eyes. Getting knowledge in jail like a blessing in disguise. Look in the skies for God, what you see besides the smog is broken dreams flying away in the wings of the obscene. Thoughts that people put in the air, places where you could get murdered over a glare. But everything is fair, it's a paradox we call reality. So keeping it real will make you a casualty of abnormal normality. Killers born naturally like Mickey and Mallory. Not knowing the ways will get you capped like an NBA salary.
So much on my mind, I just can't.
Alright, now Kweli had a couple hot bars in there, but I don't know if I wouldn't get in everything, but this shit wouldn't fucking with Mos Def. He said some ill shit though. Let's run that back. I want to catch a couple of these bars.
Maiden call, I can't take it, y'all. I can feel the city breathing, chest heaving against the flesh of the evening. Stop before it died like the last train leaving.
Breathing in deep city breaths, sitting on this step, we stoop to new lows. Hell froze the night the city slept. The beast crept through concrete jungles, communicating with one another and ghetto birds where waters fall from the hydrants to the gutters. The beast walk the beats, but the beats we be making. You on the wrong side of the track, looking visibly shaking, taking in plunges, plunging to death that's painted by the numbers with crumb on applied pressure. Cats is playing God for having children by a lesser baby mother of outfit. We played against each other like puppets, swearing you got pulled when the only pull you got is the wool over your eyes. Getting knowledge in jail like a blessing in disguise. Look in the skies for God, what
Getting knowledge in jail was like a blessing in disguise. Yo, some of them jail niggas is geniuses. Some of them niggas done read like 1,000 books, son. Getting knowledge in jail was like a blessing in disguise.
when the only pull you got is the wool over your eyes. Getting knowledge in jail like a blessing in disguise. Look in the skies for God, what you see besides the smog is broken dreams flying away in the wings of the obscene.
Oh. Look in the sky and all you see is broken dreams flying away. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, Kweli.
Wool over your eyes. Getting knowledge in jail like a blessing in disguise. Look in the skies for God, what you see besides the smog is broken dreams flying away in the wings of the obscene. Thoughts that people put in the air, places where you could get murdered over a glare. But everything is fair, it's a paradox we call reality. So keeping it real will make you a casualty of abnormal normality. Killers born
Keeping it real will make you a casualty. Facts.
will make you a casualty of abnormal normality. Killers, but everything is fair. It's a paradox we call reality. So keeping it real will make you a casualty of abnormal normality. Killers born naturally like Mickey and Mallory, not knowing the ways will get you capped like an NBA salary.
So much on my mind, I just can't recline. Blast the holes in the night till she let sunshine. Breathe in, inhale vapors from bright stars to shine. Breathe out, breathe smoke, we trace the skyline. Yo, the bass ride out like an ancient mating call. I can't say.
That nigga say, we smoke, retrace the skyline. Hell yeah, nigga.
Not knowing the ways will get you capped like an NBA salary.
So much on my mind, I just can't recline. Blast the holes in the night till she let sunshine. Breathe in, inhale vapors from bright stars to shine. Breathe out, breathe smoke, we trace the skyline. Yo, don't the bass ride out like an ancient mating call. I can't take it, y'all. I can feel the city breathing. Chest heaving against the flesh of the evening.
Chest heaving.
Die like the last train leaving.
Woo! Yo, what's that called? A bridge? That little beat break right there was fire, son. Let's run that back.
I can't take it, y'all. I can feel the city breathing. Chest heaving against the flesh of the evening. Stop before it die like the last train leaving.
Woo. Yo, that bitch sounds sexy as hell, nigga. What language is that? Maybe that's what it is. That's just dope.
Before it die like the last train leaving. Yo, on the A-man corner, I stood looking at my former hood. Felt the spirit in the wind, knew my friend was gone for good. Put on the casket, the hurt I couldn't mask it. Mixing down emotions, struggle I hadn't mastered. I choreographed 7 steps to heaven. Inhale, waiting to exhale and make the bread leaven. Veteran of the Cold War, it's how I go for what I know or what what's known. So some days I take the bus home just to touch home. From the crib I spend months gone. Sat by the window with a clutch stone, listening to shorties cuss long. Young girls with weak minds, but they butt strong. Tried to call or at least speak the Lord, but didn't have a touchstone. It's a dog and dog world, you got a must own. Some of this land I must own.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. That nigga say, I tried to call or at least beep the Lord, but didn't have a touch tone. Common sense used to be a monster, son. Ooh.
Beep the Lord, but didn't have a touchstone. It's a dog and dog. Sat by the window with a clutch stone, listening to shorties cuss long. Young girls with weak minds, but they butt strong. Tried
Young girls with weak minds, but they butt strong. Oh.
touch home. From the crib I spend months gone. Sat by the window with a clutch stone, listening to shorties cuss long. Young girls with weak minds, but they butt strong. Tried to call or at least speak the Lord, but didn't have a touchstone. It's a dog and dog world, you got a must own. Some of this land I must own. Out of the city, they want us gone. Tearing down the jacks, creating plush homes. My circumstances between Cabrini and Love Jones. Surrounded by hate, yet I love home. Ask my guy how he got traveling the world sound. Found it hard to imagine he hadn't been past downtown. I heard the city breathing in sleep. A reality I touched.
Oh, Jesus. Tried to ask my man how he think traveling the world sound. Kinda found it hard to believe. He ain't never been past downtown. Common sense. Whew. Boy, was a monster.
Ask my guy how he got traveling the world sound. Found it hard to imagine he hadn't been past downtown. It's deep. I heard the city breathing in sleep. A reality I touched, but for me it's hard to keep. It's deep. I heard my man breathing in sleep. A reality I touched, but for me it's hard to keep. So much on my mind, I just can't recline. Blast the holes of the night till she bless sunshine. Breathe in the hell vapors from bright stars to shine. Breathe out, smoke retrace the skyline. Your heart and face ride out like an ain't.
Yo! I thought Mos Def said some shit, but goddamn, common sense, whoo, godlike bars, son. We about to run that back and catch these bars. Let's go.
Yo, on the A-man corner, I stood looking at my former hood. Felt this spirit in the wind, knew my friend was gone for good. Through dirt on the casket, the hurt I couldn't mask it. Mixing down emotions, struggle I hadn't mastered. I choreographed 7 steps to heaven. Inhale, waiting to exhale and make the bread leaven. Veteran of the Cold War, it's Chicago for what I know or what's known. So someday
in Chicago for that shit was dope. Now he started out this verse basically this like sound like somebody got killed and this nigga's home for a funeral. So he basically standing on the corner and he just looking at his hood and he said like my fallen hood, like shit is just fucked up around here. And then he goes on to talk about like how he be gone for so long that sometimes when he back in the hood, when he back in town, he just jump on the fucking bus. You know what I'm saying? He jump on the bus because you know that's gonna take him through all of the poverty-stricken areas. You know what I'm saying? So he on the bus, you know, just to probably get the essence of the city back into his soul. You know what I'm saying? Because he been gone for a long time. And while he on the bus, nigga, he got the window down and he just like listening to what's going on in the environment. You know what I'm saying? So that shit's kind of dope, yo. Let's run that.
So some days I take the bus home just to touch home. From the crib I spend months gone. Sat by the window with a clutch stone, listening to shorties cuss long. Young girls with weak minds, but they butt strong. Tried to call or at least speak the Lord, but didn't have a touchstone. It's a dog and dog world, you got a must own. Some of this land I must own. Out of the city, they want us gone. Tearing down the jacks, creating plush homes. My circumstances between Cabrini and Love.
Man, so the illest bar of the whole song was that nigga said, I tried to call or at least beat the Lord, but it didn't have a touch tone. Because if you know black people, if you know poor black people, if you know the hood, the gutter, Like, them some praying motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? So this nigga say, tried to call or at least beat the Lord, but didn't have a touch tone. So whatever he was praying for that month, whether it was Keisha wasn't pregnant, or he had the abortion money, or he had the car note, or the rent, or the cell phone. They ain't had cell phones back then. That's why that nigga didn't have a touch tone. But either way, whatever the nigga was praying for, he ain't getting no motherfucking answer from God on that shit. But then the nigga went on to talk about gentrification, talking about tearing down the projects. What did he say? The cities, they want us gone. Tearing down the projects to create plush homes. Like, that shit can't be more true, son. I've been saying that shit since I was a kid. I was like, yo, why are projects always near downtowns? Like, that's prime real estate. And now, in Detroit, in Pittsburgh, and Compton, and any other fucking hood or ghetto you go to, that gentrification is coming through that motherfucker like a runaway train, son. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga was prophetic with his shit. He was on his Nostradamus shit, and I ain't talking about Nasir Jones either. This nigga Common is ill as fuck, son.
Veteran of the Cold War, it's the guy I go for, what I know or what's known. So some days I take the bus home, just to touch home. From the crib I spend months gone. Sat by the window with a cut stone, listening to shorties cuss long. Young girls with weak minds, but they bust
Weak
strong.
minds, but they bust strong.
Speak the Lord, but didn't have a touchstone. It's a dog and dog world, you got a must own. Some of this land I must own, out of the city, they want us gone. Tearing down the jacks, creating plush homes. My circumstances.
That nigga say, some of this land I must own, but nah, nigga, nah.
Rainy and Love Jones, surrounded by hate, yet I love home. Ask my guy how he thought traveling the world sound. Found it hard to imagine he hadn't been passed down. I heard the city breathing and sleep.
I take it back. That's the hardest bar of the motherfucking song. Man, I already had forgot, man. That's the hardest bar of the song right there, dog. I tried to talk to my man about traveling the world. This how small-minded niggas be. Niggas like my brother. You know, they only know what they know. They only know they hood. They don't even know they city. They know they hood, nigga. Like they say there's people in New York who never been off the block. And if you go to New York, it's so much shit going on a couple blocks, you understand why them niggas ain't never left that neighborhood. And that's basically what he ran into, man. It's like niggas don't know what's out there. Like what the opportunities are out there. Like what the world, nigga, the world is bigger than your city and your state and the United States, nigga. There's other shit out there, you know what I'm saying? These niggas say his man, he found it hard to believe. Because this nigga was a rap star, right? At this time, young at age or whatever. So he coming home. Remember, he home because his man's died and shit like that. And he talking to his man's probably about the tours he been on and shit like that. And his man like, damn, dog, I ain't never even been off the west side, son. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck you talking about. That shit sound good, though, dog. Keep doing that shit, nigga. You know, we about to go over here to Mandy's and fuck with these hoes. You coming? Like, and my nigga probably was just like, damn. Defeated like a motherfucker, because, you know, he's an intellectual motherfucker. So this nigga was spitting that shit, nigga.
Yet I love home. Ask my guy how he thought traveling the world sound. Found it hard to imagine he hadn't been past downtown. It's deep. I heard the city breathing and sleep. A reality I touch, but for me it's hard to keep. It's deep. I heard my man breathing and sleep. A reality I touch, but for me it's hard to keep. So much on my mind, I just can't recline. Blasting holes in the night till she bless sunshine. Breathe in and hell makers from bright stars to shine. Breathe out, smoke retrace the skyline. Yo, how the bass ride out like an ancient maple. I can't take it, y'all.
Man, that nigga Common shit. Whew. Alright, man, so that's it. Black Star, Respiration, featuring Common Sense.